Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. What makes you happy? Have you thought about that recently? And I don't mean winning the lottery happy, but the everyday little things. Recently, a dear friend of mine, who also happens to be the one true love of my life, asked me that question. And I had recently just gone through some extremely difficult times. We had experienced a huge loss in a friend, as well as some other significant challenges in some other areas of my life. And this just all happened at the same time. It seems like when it rains, it pours sometimes, And I don't know about you, but I tend to keep these things to myself, So I decided at this point in time to share with her what was going on. And instead of putting on a happy face and a positive spin on everything, I spilled the beans. I opened up. And who else can I open up to except for my beautiful wife? When I have problems and issues, she's the one person I can turn to, share all with, and not get judged. And, I personally feel it's okay to feel down and unhappy as long as we don't stay there. So I was recognizing and acknowledging my feelings. I was allowing myself to feel the way I felt, but I was making a decision to let them go by sharing with her. And for sure, this is easier said than done. It's hard to decide to truly open up even to somebody you trust and love. But I needed to start focusing on the good and be more grateful. So after I poured my heart out, I'm sobbing. I do cry. I know you've seen me do that before on this channel. But I was sharing with her all the stuff that has been going on in my life. And she said 4 little words to me that made all the difference in the world. She said, "What makes you happy?" And at first I thought to myself, are you listening to me? I told her that I didn't know what made me happy. Nothing made me happy. Everything was going wrong in my life. And then she says, because she listens to me, obviously, when I speak to her, she said it frustrates me a little bit because I wanted to feel and I was down in the dumps. And when you get down, sometimes you just want to feel. And the first thing she does is makes everything better by listing several things that I had told her in the past that I enjoy that make me happy. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 things, not big winning the lottery things, but small everyday things that we share together and that I share with her that bring joy to my life. And it was things like a sunny day. Warm, in Colorado, we have these beautiful sunny days in the mountains. We get warm weather, we get cool breezes, but the fresh air is always something to be grateful for. And we have a beautiful home where we live, and we have beautiful people in our lives. We do amazing work. Sometimes we like to lay around and watch old movies or, eat snacks or read a mystery novel. That's always fun for us to do as well. Sometimes we'll pull up old Paul Harvey and we'll play the Paul Harvey episode, but we won't read the title of the episode. That way, as he's talking, we can guess who it is, and we love to do that together. But it was nothing really big or extraordinary. It was just all the little things that make me happy. And she pointed out that it was time to shift my focus. And so I started to ask myself several times throughout the day, what makes me happy? And I found myself thinking that, catching the green light makes me happy, or a really good cup of coffee at times can make me happy. I have a brand new pair of boots. They make me happy. When it's cold outside, a warm coat makes me happy. I'm sure that you get where I'm going with this, right? There are all kinds of little things throughout our day, every day, that we can key on to get a sense of happiness and to feel gratitude. It's just so easy to get sucked into the quagmire of negativity. Often we're not even aware that we've done so until someone reminds us, or we have an epiphany and ask ourselves how we got into this negative spot. And I don't want to forget, what we focus on expands. Remember, thoughts become things. So I kept asking myself several times throughout the day, what makes me happy? And when I was doing this, it began to shift my focus. And I just started to feel happy and gratitude for a wonderful, simple thing, such as spending time with my family. The cool breeze coming off the mountains that was blowing fresh air in through my office window. That makes me happy. I love that. And if you think about it, it's really the small stuff that brings the most joy into our lives on a daily basis, right? So today, friends, I want to ask you to ask yourself, what makes me happy? And I guess to my beautiful wife, I just want to say thank you for reminding me what is important to me in this life. Friends, I care about you. I believe in you. Look around you today. Take time. Just take a moment. Stop. There's so much going on. We're always going 1,000 miles an hour. Stop for one moment and just get a sense of all the goodness around you. Get a sense of what's bringing happiness to you at this point in time and be thankful for it, okay? That's all you have to do today. If you do that one thing, you're going to find a sense of wellness, of well-being, and good things are going to come your way. Because remember, thoughts become things. I hope you have a beautiful day, friends. I care about you. I believe in you. And I know if anybody's worth it, you are. What makes you happy? Think about that today. I'll be back tomorrow with some really great stuff to keep us thinking. We'll keep this train rolling down the path towards our dreams and goals. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.